Rest of the toothpicks. Good. All right. Hello, I'm Teacher A, and this is a science project with AMC. Today, we are going to make a magic toothpick star. Now, what do we need to make a magic toothpick star? Let's see. You're going to need 5 toothpicks. Also, you're going to need a plate, a straw, and a cup of water. Now, actually, you may need 2 cups of water because you will need to wash your paintbrush after you use a color. If you're going to use different colors, you need 2 cups. Also, you may need a piece of paper to put your painted toothpicks, because you do not want to get too much paint on the plate before the experiment. So here we go. Let's see, what do we do first? First, you need to paint the toothpicks. So let's get started. So take a toothpick from your piece of paper and take your paintbrush and get some color for your toothpick. Now I'm going to use red for my first toothpick, and here we go. The paintbrush seems to still have a little blue, but that's okay. So let's paint it. If you get a little paint on your fingers, that's okay. So there is my first toothpick painted. Now, we're going to take our next toothpick, and if you want to use a different color, you need to put your paintbrush in 1 cup of water and wash it neatly. Shake it out, and let's get a new color. I'm going to get this light orange color for my next toothpick. And color it very thoroughly. Make sure you get paint on all of the toothpick. Now I'm going to take a 3rd toothpick, and I'm going to wash my paintbrush 1 more time. Now I'm going to get some green for this toothpick, and I'm going to color it very thoroughly. Oh, that's a beautiful green color on that toothpick. So there we go. Color the whole toothpick a nice deep green. There we go. Let's get our 3rd toothpick. Now we're going to wash our paintbrush 1 more time. And I'm going to get some dark blue. This should be a very beautiful color on the toothpick. Dark blue. There we go. And color it thoroughly and put it on the paper. Now we're going to wash our paintbrush 1 more time. And this time, I'm going to use a light orange to try to get 1 very light color on one of these toothpicks, so they're a little different. It's probably a good idea not to paint each toothpick the same color. Now, what do we do next? Next, you're going to need to bend your toothpicks. And bend them in the middle, right in the middle, but don't bend them so much that you break them. You just want to bend them like this, but do not break them completely in half. Also, do not put them on the plate. Bend them and leave them on the paper because you don't want to get too much paint on the plate right away. So here we go. I'm going to bend the toothpicks. Then 1, and bend them good and in half, like that. 2, all the way in half, like that. 3, all the way in half, like that. 4, all the way in half, like that. And 5, the final toothpick, all the way in half, like that. Now, what do we do once we've bent all of our toothpicks? Well, we place them on the plate in the shape of a star, just like you see up here. Now be careful because the toothpicks may stick to your fingers a little bit, and that's not good. So let's see. And you may need to bend them a little more if they don't fit together nicely right away. And like I said, they may stick to your fingers. So, oh boy. It's sticking to my fingers now. Oh, come on, stop. There we go. And finally, this one goes in the bottom. Maybe bend this one a little more. Make sure it can fit. And let's see, put them, oh, come on. Oh, it's not easy to put them together because they will stick to your fingers. So it may actually take you a couple minutes to get them in the shape of a star because they're going to stick to your fingers and they're going to want to roll around a little bit. So there we go. I think I almost got it. Let's see. All right, there we go. Oh, come on. Let's see. Sticking to my fingers so much. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Hey. Almost had it. So, let's see. Come on. It's this one, I think, is messing me up. Hey, there we go. We got it. There we go. Hey, we got it. It may take you a minute, and you may have to bend them a little bit more than you bent them in the first place, but in the end, it should work. Now, what do we do next once we've made our toothpick star? Well, you're going to need your second cup of water because our first cup of water, we put paint in it to clean our paintbrush and it's dirty. So you're going to need a clean cup of water. Also, you're going to need maybe a straw. If you have a straw, you can put your finger on the top of the straw and that will help you draw the water out of the cup, and you take your finger off and it will drop the water onto the toothpicks. But if you're lucky, like Teacher Abe, you may have a water dropper, and this is much easier. You just need to squeeze it, and you'll pick up some water, hover it over your star, and drop the water. Drop lots of water, and let's see what will happen. Let's see what will happen. Oh, sorry. You need to drop water on the star. Let's see what happens. See what happens. A little more. Oh, little more. Oh, we're getting some color movement here. Let's see. Keep dropping. Oh, a little more and a little more, and look what's happening. So drop a lot of water so your color starts to move and starts to go, and you will see, well, what do you see? We can discuss what you see and talk about it with your friends, talk about it with your teacher. Draw what you see. Maybe take a piece of paper and draw what you see on your plate that you made with the paint and the toothpicks. Do you see a star? I certainly see a star. A very colorful star. All right, have a great day. Thank you for doing a science experiment with Teacher Abe at AMC.